Well, welcome back to Subnautica. I am your humble host, SpoonsAsunder, and I do have all of the ingredients, a bunch of fancy stuff here, to make everything on the Cyclops. That's where I will be heading now because I left it by the gun, not knowing that I'd need a shield generator for the cockpit of the rocket. So I got everything to make that. I also brought enough to make that thermal thing, the thermal generator for the Cyclops, in case I want to bring it back down to the hot zone, just because I didn't have enough before, and I had enough at my base to make the ingredients. So I got all the stuff. I'm gonna head out there. My sea moth got stuck in the wreck before, but it is on the way, so I'm hoping that I did reload the game since then, and I hope it's free. I have to take the prawn suit to go there anyway, and we'll see if it's good on the way. But it looks like my cuttlefish have hatched, so I got these guys in here. Hello. Hello. They're cool. So I'm gonna take them. And I know you can't put them back in the containment once you take them out. Well, I mean, once you put them in the real world. I think I can still put them back if I leave them here in storage, but I don't want to take them with me like that because that just seems wrong. So I am going to release them all into the ocean. I don't know if there's more than 3. I know I found 3 eggs, so there's probably more. There's the one that I already hatched. So let's let these guys out. Now you're all here. Hello. And where's my guy that's stuck? Yeah, you. You can follow me too. Can I have all 3 of these guys following me? Because that would be awesome. Anyone want a cracker? Anyone? No, just a belly rub. What about you? You want a cracker? No, you want a belly rub too. They all want that. What about you? High 5, even better. Tentacle 5, I guess. More of a low 5. A low tentacle 5. Okay, thanks. Yeah, so I got 3 of these guys that are running into each other, but they're following me around now. Hopefully it'll make it a more successful outing. We shall see. But I need to get in Sergeant Surge over here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And start making my way over to hopefully rescue Egg, and if not, get back to my submarine. And I think they'll still follow me even if I'm in a vehicle. You guys following me? They're following me. Awesome. I bet they can keep up. We'll find out. I hope the sharks don't eat them. I don't think they will. So what I'm going to try to do is, hope I didn't hit it there. I kind of trod on my cuttlefish. I'm hoping that the wreck is either loaded in and I pushed the sea moth out of it, or it didn't load in yet and I could rescue it. But it's already here. And it's probably still stuck in the wall. And it is. Okay. I'm gonna get out and see if I can move it, but I think it's just stuck there forever. That's so cool, those guys just swarming around my little prawn suit. Hi. They're awesome. And they sound cool too. Okay, so up in here somewhere is where I was stuck. Yep, right here. You gonna be able to move yet?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That a little? It can move a little. Not enough. I don't know why I'm bothering to repair it. Okay, so it's still stuck. It's a lost cause. Goodbye, Egg. You were a good sea moth. You just got yourself glitched out of existence. Bad shark. Hope it doesn't eat my cuttlefish. Okay, onwards. Oh, stop. Stop. Hello, Cuddles. Where's the 3rd one? Where's your friend? Where's your friend? There he is, okay. Had me worried there. Go away. Now that I'm out of shark country, I can repair this. No! I didn't want you to stay, I wanted to repair this. Stupid sharks biting Sergeant Surge. What's wrong with him? Got my little entourage here, so let's push ahead. Almost. There you are. Hello, Ezekiel. Mind if I get all up in there? There. He was a little resistant. So hopefully these cuttlefish will still follow me in my submarine, and I won't ruin them. But what I really needed it for was this here fabricator, because that's the thing that makes stuff. Oh yeah, the power cell. I didn't bring one because I know there's a bunch in the locker. It should be down here. Right over this one? Yep, this one. Has all the power cells. Now I can make another shield generator. I know I could just steal the one that's currently in here, but I want my Cyclops to still have a shield for anything else that I want to play, so I'm not going to steal it. And what I might do though is take out one of these things and put in the thermal reactor. I really don't need the sonar or the decoy tube, but I never use the sonar, so I'm just going to take that off and put in the thermal reactor. And let's power this up. 43%! I should park this by a thermal vent or something, just so it gets its power back. Where are my cuddles? I don't know where my cuddles are. There they are. Hello. Are you just gonna follow the boat? Good. That's so awesome. They'll just follow you wherever you go. I was afraid to take them with me before, but I'm so close to the end of the game now that it's like, okay, maybe I'll run into a Leviathan and they'll just get eaten. But I really hope not, and I don't think so. So they can just have a little outing before I leave them to their own devices. But the planet should be cured now, so they'll be fine, right? Hopefully. Sharks don't seem to care about them too much, so I think it'll be okay. Now I know there are some sort of thermal vents around this area. I thought there was one of the islands that had one on it. And I'm kind of tempted to just park my boat there for the meantime, just so it can recover its power on its own. Did I hit one? Are you okay? I hope I didn't hit one. Where's your friends? I hope they're okay. There's two. Yeah, I think it's on the biggest one if I remember right. Yep, there they are. So here's some thermal vents. And I should be able to just kind of park this right on top of them and have it recharge my power. Right? Careful there. Oh! Be careful, I said. Stop! You're getting yourself hurt. I have to drive this. Alright, see, I think that's close enough. 45, it just went up, so okay, it's working. I have parked it correctly. Hopefully I can still get this thing out of here. Is it low enough? Good. I basically just put the hot part right up on the engine and that seems to work, so. For any of you wanting to try that, I know that works at least. Goodbye, egg. Trapped in a wall there. Going up here, away from all those sharks. They're too bitey. I am not out of water here. Why did it make a "you're leaving the water" sound? That was not where the that's not where the surface is. Well, that's not good. It thinks the surface is about 100 meters lower than it really is. I'm gonna try getting out and back in. And hope that fixes it. Please let me go up over this mountain. That's all I ask. That's not the surface. Don't you be biting my cute fish. Oh, this could be a problem. Go away. Yeah, it's treating me like I'm definitely above surface, and I am not. So I'm gonna try to just walk over this mountain, because I at least want it over there. Get back to my moon pool, maybe that'll fix it. For a full released game, it still has a decent amount of bugs in it that I were hoping were all worked out. But not quite. Okay. Am I gonna hit the water yet? No? Sort of. Yeah, so it's exactly at 100 meters that it thinks the surface is. Almost. 95-ish. That's not right. Let's go back up in here. Maybe that'll fix it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Follow me, cuttlefish. Where's your friend? Did one of you die? Where's your friend? There you are, okay. They're all okay. Nobody panic. I wasn't panicking. It's fine. They're all good. Epic music. Is it because it knows that I'm about to build the cockpit? I think I brought everything. I did. Okay. Build it. Always with the brief epic music. It takes a lot longer to build than the music lasts, so it's still a little underwhelming. But I guess it works. Can I get up on the elevator before it's done building and watch it? I'm gonna try. Activate. Moving on up. There's the epic music. Perfect timing. It's all built. I think I think that was the last piece. My cuttlefish was still probably trying to follow me way down there, but I gotta go in the rocket. Enter. Lockers? Why do I need lockers? There's no game after this, right? Like, why would I need to bring anything with me? I don't know. Build systems. Or lockers. They're probably just for show. And what's up here? Gotta climb this one slowly. That thing looked dangerous. Okay, so I gotta turn those on before I can take off. Anyway, that's good. I can make my own time capsule. Awesome. Life support system. I could use some support in my life. I'll turn that on.
Life support systems online.
Much better. My life is now fully supported. Except for those 4 modules that aren't on. Sounds about right. So, what does this do? Ew. Ew. So, is this something that other players can find then? And the ones that I was finding was actually from other players and not the devs? That could be. I think the ones I found were from the devs of the game. But maybe you can find ones from other players after you finished it or something. Because otherwise I think I would have found them by now. Huh. Is it just wherever they launched from then? They'll just fall? That's cool. I'm going to have to think about what I want to put in here. Because you can give items too. I should have kept the cuttlefish to put one of those in there. That would have been nice. I mean, for the other player that finds it, not for the cuttlefish that's trapped in the time capsule for who knows how long. Oh, maybe that's a bad idea. I don't even know if I can. Well, cool. I think I can make that jump. I kind of want to try it. This looks really pretty from up here. So let's jump. Yep, up far enough. Eee. That would be a stupid way to die. Hello, Cuddles. They were just waiting for me. I'm gonna see if I can take a picture of them. I'm gonna go to sleep so I can get daylight for some better pictures, and I'm gonna take some sort of picture with my cuttlefish in my base to leave in a time capsule. Gotta get a good one, you know. It's too bad there isn't a spoon item that I can leave like 6 of in that thing. Cause that would be awesome if I could just leave a bunch of those. But no. Ooh, I can customize it. Awesome. I gotta think of good stuff then. There. It looks magnificent. I like the color scheme. I kind of mixed all the ones that I currently have and just made it look as cool as I could. And it is officially named Trash Panda because it's Rocket and it's not a raccoon. It's a trash panda, as it should be called. That name is much better. So that's the best name I could come up with. So this is my Rocket, a trash panda. Looks like I finished the design just in time because the sun went down and now you can't even see it in its full glory. Gotta work on my time capsule now. Time capsule. I like this one. It's got my awesome base that I finally built and all my cuttlefish just swimming off somewhere in a row following me. Because they're awesome. I'm gonna select that one. So there, I have finished my time capsule and it is done. So if anyone finds it, good for you. I'm sure you can see the message anyway if you decide to pause the video right there. But I included some things, and you won't be able to get that unless you actually find it. Hopefully that's actually a thing you can do in this game, and it's not just a symbolic, yeah, you're leaving this. Sure you are. So I kind of want to just take the rocket. I think what I'm going to do is save the game here, and restart it, of course, because I have to, being hardcore mode. And then launch the rocket and see what happens. Hopefully I'll still get to keep playing and scan those leviathans. If not, I guess I'll try to reload there and just not save. We'll see what happens. So I'll be back momentarily. For you, I have to wait for the loading screens. I am back, and for some reason the color of the door here has changed. I'm gonna assume it's fine. The rest of the rocket doesn't appear to have changed much. So yeah, that's all set up. Time to launch it. I'm gonna turn on all of the things, pull all the levers.
Auxiliary power unit online.
Good. Communications with who, I wonder? There's no one there.
Communications systems array active. Pressurizing hydraulics.
Oh, the pressure. Is that all of it? I feel like that should be closed off, that like fusion reactor or whatever that is there. Everything but one. Got the life support. Got my time capsules, that's still set up. Good. Time capsule is in order. And primary CPU should be last.
Primary computer systems active.
Cool. This is a different voice too. Strange.
All systems are go for liftoff.
Awesome. I just need to sit in the chair. Let's do it. Ooh, fancy. Push all the buttons.
On your command, Captain.
Okay, launch. There's your
Long
command.
chin. 10, 9, 8.
Get off my
7,
ship, you birds.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Like now,
1.
please. Here you go. Little late.
Time capsule jettisoned.
It's been jettisoned. Someone should hopefully find that. Am I safe? I didn't get shot down. That's good.
Caution. Approaching orbital debris.
It's a good
field.
thing I have that shield. Is it okay? I sure hope. Am I okay? Am I dead?
Orbital debris field clear.
Cool.
Performing gravity turn maneuver.
Ooh, planet. Is that where I was? That one little tiny spot? No. There's other little tiny spots.
Confirm destination coordinates. Nearest interstellar phase gate.
Okay. So there's a couple islands.
Engaging ion boosters in 3, 2.
Q. 1. Wow. That's a Keanu moment right here. Whoa. My eyes.
What is a wave without the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
Very philosophical of you. I guess thousands of years will do that to a being Subnautica. And with that, it's over. I'm in space and hopefully getting rescued sometime soon. Not sure where I'm going, of course, but wherever the nearest phase gate takes me, which hopefully is somewhere controlled by, you know, human beings and not just another planet that's infected. Because then I'd be screwed. But of course, I really enjoyed this game. It's been many years in development, and like I said at the beginning of this series, I've been playing it for probably a year or so. Obviously, all of the end game stuff was totally new to me, but most of it was good. They added just enough to keep it interesting. My biggest complaint is the voice actors for this, because they just didn't hire enough of them, is the thing. I like that they actually implemented all of the logs, well, most of them, as actual voice acted things instead of just walls of text. That's much easier to deal with. You can just play it and get back to your game. But they needed unique voices for each character. That's the only way that works. Jacksepticeye and Markiplier in there. I watch them. So yeah, if it wasn't for the voices and the remaining few bugs, like what stranded my sea moth, my Aegon over there, those are my biggest complaints.
Permission to land will be granted once you have settled your outstanding balance of 1 trillion credits.
I don't have 1 trillion credits. Well, it lags horribly on the menu here, so hopefully the recording will turn out fine. I don't know why it does that, but it does. I'm gonna keep talking for a little bit. Actually, I'm just gonna load up the game again because it runs much smoother here. And I want to see where it left me, if it saved that or not. So yeah, that's a little joke ending where you're still screwed because of all the money you spent building the resources to get off that planet. They did warn you as soon as you pick up a diamond, it's like, well, everything you use here will be credited to your account and you gotta pay it back. But they won't even let you land until you pay off your debt. So yeah. Okay, it did leave me off where I expected it to. So that's good. It's right at the end of the game here. I just don't need to do that. Jump! And there. So, now I am free. Hello, my friends! They're back. They missed me. Wow. They were all in a group there, so I tried to screenshot it. Hi. They're so cool. I'm just gonna let them follow me around, and if something happens to them, then something will happen to them. Say farewell. I can say farewell? It's so cute. I gotta say farewell to all of them. Yeah, you get to hug the hand too. Give it a nice little tentacle hug. Who else? Who else? You. There you go. I'm gonna pat on the head. I've said farewell. Are they gonna stop following me now? They're probably gonna stop following me now. Fine. Okay, so I guess they're perpetually here now, above my base, which is fine. It's some nice open water. And I could still come back and play with them, give them some tentacle vibes there. But, I said farewell. I have left you to your own devices. Goodbye, cuddlefish. That's awesome, because the few things that I did want to keep doing in this game anyway were Leviathan scanning and just places that I would never want to risk the cuttlefish. So I'm happy with that. So what I'm going to do is make the other air tank, actually, the highest capacity one, because what I believe is that I cannot explore that giant shroom with any vehicle, because the hole is too small, unless there's another hole that I don't know about. So I want to have this one just in case, you know, I get lost, which I probably will, and be able to get back out. I also want to make the Pathfinder tool to be able to do that, which I think was creep vines. Yeah, creep vines, 5 of them, and a titanium, and 4 lithium. So now I can make this ultra high capacity tank. So I'll have both for whatever circumstances are the way they are. Swap that. 135 was what it was. What I said now. 225. So it is almost double-ish. Little less than double, but oh well. And I gotta cut off some creeps. 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's a weird recipe. I don't know why it needs creep vines for the Pathfinder tool. Holographic Pathfinder discs. Does Grapevine turn into holograms somehow? I don't know. It's weird. And I never did find my laser cutter, which is very strange. It might be in the submarine somewhere, but it's not in any of my boxes. So I'm just going to go do those few extra things. This episode might end up being a little long, I'm not sure, but it'll be the last one unless I get more requests, and I'll just leave it at that. So I'm gonna explore this giant shroom, and there was another wreck that I didn't explore, but I kind of doubt that there's anything else there anyway, because I think I already have basically all the important things, especially now that I'm done. So if it's something like supremely amazing, let me know, and I'll do that in another episode. But I'm just gonna finish it out here. So I'm here at the hole. And I do have the Pathfinder tool and the big oxygen tank, and hopefully that'll be enough. I'm gonna figure out how this works though. So do I just like activate it? Whoa. What is it? Okay. So I can shoot these anywhere, and they'll just kind of stay lit up like that? With little arrows on which way to go. That's nice. Okay. I'm just gonna put probably way more than I need here, so I know where to get back. What is this? Is this another one? It's another one. I can get another one. Awesome. Ooh. Okay, so there is another exit. Is that all that was in here? The smaller cave than I thought. Those are very handy to actually navigate. I do think it probably wouldn't have been very useful before because there's not many caves that are this labyrinthian, but for those that are, it's very useful. This is just much smaller than I thought it was. I could have explored this before. I was just scared of losing my breath. Ooh, these are glowy. What are these? I don't know what they are, but I can't scan them. Otherwise I'd take some and put them in my containment. So there, that's explored. Just checking for any other entrances that I might have missed before I move on. And I don't see any. Oh, stop. So the only other few things that I need to do is scan the Reaper Leviathan, which is going to be more difficult now that I don't have the egg on. I wonder if I have the materials to make another egg on. To check. Titanium ingot, power cell, glass, lube lead. I can make another one easily. So 2 glass. I got enough quartz for that, I think. A lube, which I already have made, and a lead, which I got plenty of. And I'm gonna take these modules back for whenever I do make it. I didn't want to leave them in the one that was useless, of course, so now I can use them. I think my mobile vehicle bay has drifted closer to the rocket here. Getting a little too friendly. I hope you can still make it. Can you make the Seamoth here, please? Yes? Good. Make another one. I don't like that I have to, but it's either that or use console commands. And I'm just making another one. You can have all of these upgrades that your predecessor did not want. But before I leave, I'm gonna put in my last creature egg here for another cuttlefish and let him be with his friends. Assuming I survive and am able to come back and take it out of the containment, of course. Otherwise they're just doomed to stay in there forever. So, it's now time to track down some leviathans and try to scan them. Because fun. Let's stop at Ezekiel here for a second. It bit me as I was docking. That's so rude. 85. So, because I want to see if my laser cutter is in here. Because I didn't get rid of it. There it is. I don't know why I left it in here. How much power are you at now? 47. That's really slow. But it works. One thing I forgot to do was go steal this ion power cell. Because I had forgotten that I put one of those in there too. And you don't need this. You're not going to move either way. Put that in this one. There. And now that I have my laser cutter, I'm going to this wreck that I didn't explore because I know there's a Leviathan right next to it. And I didn't explore it, so 2 birds, 1 stone. Oh, stop. Stupid sharks. Okay, so anywhere around here there could easily be a Reaper. I gotta keep my eye out, because I actually want to get closer to it. Anything? Anything? Don't see any yet. It should be here. Oh, it's a good thing I wasn't a few feet closer to that. I'd lose this one the same way. Alright, let's see what's in here first. Propulsion arm. Ooh, I don't have that actually. I don't want to use that, but I didn't have it, so it is something that I should have come in here for. Anything else? Hopefully the other piece. There it is. Ta-da! I can make it now. Is this just a bronze suit? It is. That's weird. Is this data?
Please observe Safety Protocol CSP-21 before handling classified cargo.
Classified? What's classified in here? And what's the protocol? I don't know any protocol. What is this? Thermal reactor? I already had that. I just made it, in fact. A quilted double bed, what? It's just a bed with a quilt on it? That's the only difference? Is that really? That's the only difference. Fine, I guess I can make a slightly better bed. It has a quilt now. Well, I mean, it was things that I missed, even if they're largely useless. So, I'm glad I got them. Is there another way in here? I can pick these up that I just dropped because I didn't have the room. And the beacon, because I'm not coming back. Anything else? This is a large wreck. I think there'd be multiple. There is. There's a hole. What's in this way? More arms. Sure, I'll scan the arms. Anything else? More arms? Just arms? Still suit. I thought they removed this. I guess it's still in the game. Well, that's nice. That's the one that allows you to reclaim water from within your suit and drink it. I'm so sad that I missed out on that. Much rather drink my own urine than drink purified ocean water. And that's it. Anything else? I don't think so. But that's it. But where is the Reaper? I guess I'll go deeper into the abyss here. Is this a cave? There's a cave way over here. This doesn't look ominous at all. A thermal vent in here. I guess you could build a base in this if you wanted it out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, that's a Reaper. You're who I'm looking for. Let me just get a little closer. Hi. That didn't go well. I just want to scan you. Please stop grabbing that. Can I just take this and leave, please? It's still in there. Don't kill it. Don't kill it, please. Don't kill me either. That could not have gone worse. I scanned it, so I guess it could have gone worse. But that was terrible. Okay. I'm gonna go back in here briefly, just to recover. Because I don't think it can get me in here. So, what have we learned today? Apparently, if you freeze the Reaper when it's already grabbing your submarine, it will just continue, well not submarine, Seamoth, it will just continue to grab it and destroy it. And I am lucky I had that whole reinforcement, because I think that reduces damage, and it barely didn't die. If I hadn't repaired it halfway through, it would have. It did hit me once, which I thought would have killed me, but it didn't. It only did less than half my health, so I can fix that right up. And successfully scanned the Reaper. So let's read about that one once I get air. Reaper Leviathan. Leviathan class species are vast organisms at the top of their respective food chain. This species is a streamlined hunter with highly developed senses. Yeah. Powerful mandibles, capable of locking prey in place with 4 powerful mandibles and drawing it within reach of its jaws. Simulated pressure exceeds Seamoth crush resistance. But what about prawn? Can it still do that to the prawn, I wonder? The deep roar emitted by the Reaper at regular intervals is effectively sonar. If you can hear it, the Reaper can see you. Hey! Scan specimen Scanned specimen measured 55 meters long. Observed circling its prey and attacking from behind. This creature is almost all muscle, very little brain. No sense of morality, just muscle, synapses, and teeth, and death. Motivational note. Congratulations on getting close enough to scan it and living to see the results. Extreme threat avoid in all circumstances. After scanning it. Okay, so that's done. I do have one more Leviathan left to scan. I have heard that they have changed the edge of the map. That if you go to the edge of the map, that's where you find the adult ghost Leviathans that I was afraid were in the game. So, I can go out in the screaming here and try to find an edge of the map. I don't even know if I can scan one. That thing's following me, isn't it? It's probably following me. So if I can find an edge, which this might be, then I can scan one of those too, or at least attempt to. I'm guessing they're much more dangerous, being that they're supposed to just kill you if you come over here. Is this the edge? I think this is the edge.
Warning, entering ecological dead zone. Adding report to databank.
Crater edge. Do I dare read this? Geological scans of this area show a steep decline in all directions. This data is consistent with the theory that the aurora crashed on the edge of a 2 km by 2 km volcanic crater. It has likely been millennia since an eruption reached the surface, encouraging the ecosystem within the crater to flourish. The ecology of the trench surrounding the crater supports only two kinds of life, microscopic and Leviathan class. Exploration is ill-advised. You think? Yeah, so we're living, this entire game takes place in a crater apparently, and most of the planet is just empty ocean with only Leviathans and microscopic organisms, which is like the definition of the reason that I hate the ocean, is sections like this. So I am extremely uncomfortable being on the drop-off here. And I think they'll just spawn in as soon as I cross the threshold. I hope I don't have to go too far. And I want to scan one. So, here we go. I hope they don't have to be deep. The music changed. Am I good? Am I good? What? Hi. Hi. That is terrifying. Wow. Okay, so now I know it's here. Where even am I though? Why am I doing this? Because I have nothing else to do and I'm about ready to die. That's why. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave the Seamoth here. And I'm gonna go on my own out of here. Because this is a good plan. Just with the rifle. Are you here? Are you here? There it is. Hi. Okay. It's frozen. I can scan it now, right? Ghost Leviathan. Is that another one? I scanned it. I'm out. I am leaving. Right now, I am leaving. And let it swim away. I went too far. I scanned it, and I survived. That was easier than I thought it would be. Okay. I'm still in Reaper country here. Well. Whew. That was very stressful. Let's find the entry there. Leviathans. Ghost Leviathan. That's it's just all dark and open out there, and then these things just come out of nowhere. They're not even that loud until they're right next to you. Ugh, just comes out of the darkness. I don't even want to know how much damage it would have done if it bit me. This creature is approaching the size limit for sustainable organic life forms and has been designated Leviathan class, of course. Adults of the species have been encountered exclusively around the edges of the volcanic crater, which supports life on this part of the planet, and react with extreme aggression on approach. Yeah. Cartilaginous extensions of the creature's skull form a hammerhead which protects the ghost Leviathan as it performs devastating ramming attacks. While fully capable of tearing through the flesh of any creature in range, all evidence indicates that mature ghost leviathans feed on microscopic life forms in the waters around the edges of the inhabited zone. Their vicious attacks on interlopers to their domain are not predatory in nature, but territorial. The creature so vast requires a huge expanse of water to satisfy its daily calorie requirements. I wasn't going to take any of your microscopic organisms, dude. You don't have to be all territorial about it. Wow. Little over-aggressive. Its muscled interior body is surrounded by a translucent outer membrane, suggesting adaptation for deep, low-light environments. When threatened, it can tense its entire body before lashing out with incredible speed. Probable migratory behavior. This specimen was likely born far from the area where it was encountered. Extreme threat. Avoid the greater edge. It didn't tell me the length of this one. All the other ones told me the size. With just this, it's approaching the size limit. It's as big as it can be, and that's how big it is. Okay, so I think I'm done. In many ways here, but I think I'm done. Being that I have scanned the worst thing in the game, as far as I know. And done everything, really. I could make those last few items that I didn't have the recipe for. Or there's another Leviathan right there. I shouldn't be here. I'm gonna try to get back to my base without dying. But I managed to make it through the bulk of this game in hardcore mode without dying. Pretty much everything, in fact. I even scanned all the Leviathans. So yeah, if you want to see more of this game, feel free to leave a comment suggesting things for me to try. I am very open to continuing to play this game. It's just that I don't have any better ideas for what to make a video out of. So let me know if you want to see something. Otherwise, I'll have to leave this wonderful game here. I know I've said a few negative things about the game, and I do believe them, but as a whole, this game is phenomenal. I know it took them a few years to polish-ish, and its current state is very good. It's finished. I've heard rumors that they're coming out with an ice biome expansion, potentially, so I will definitely return to the game if they do that. Probably with a new save file, maybe not, depending on how. I would think they would let you keep going with your current one. We'll see what happens. But I'm out of the danger zone now. Both the Ghost Leviathan, like danger to infinity power danger zone, and the regular danger zone with the Reapers. I wasn't expecting the Reaper Leviathans to be the hardest to scan, but I guess I just screwed up on that one. Yeah, I was expecting the Ghost Leviathans to be just as bad as they were, and they were really bad. So many thanks for watching this video and this entire series. It has been a lot of fun. Hopefully all of you have had a lot of fun watching me be very terrified of losing all of my progress, because hardcore mode, of course, it would lose all of my progress and delete my save game. And I am now back home. So let me know if you want to see more of this, and until next time, may your spoons remain